Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lil Durk savagely teased over Power Book 2 Apparition season finale appearance. Lil Durk is taking care of his suckers, dropping another single and music video tape while showing up in the season 4 home stretch of Force Book 2 Phantom. Lil Durk is getting notorious online in the wake of making his revisitation of Stars' Power Book 2 Apparition for the season 4 home stretch. The Chicago rapper made his acting preface during occasion 9 of the well-known show the week before. He was back as an arm-hauling ransomer in the grasping home stretch, and online entertainment guests were having a field day, participating stills of Lil Durk in real life. For what reason does the main existent that's truly came from the channels look so awkward? Scanned another. He dropped the cover workmanship for the collection and delivered a savage new single, Observing Me, close by a smooth visual. Lately, an indicated track list for the collection surfaced on the web. As per the Screen Prisoner, Lil Durk has coordinated sweats with any semblance of Lil Child, Barwave and Future. The unconfirmed rundown also incorporates highlights from Sabrina Craftsman, Morgan Wallen and notorious decorations Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed. Lil Durk calls out counterfeit-ass tracklist after collection declaration. The phony Lil Durk tracklist recorded Sabrina Craftsman and 2 well-known YouTube characters as rudiments for his collection. Lil Durk exposed an alleged revealed tracklist for his coming collection on Friday. The Alamo Records handicraftsman said the tracklist was phony in the wake of declaring his Profound Contemplations design, which drops on October 18th. The created tracklist recorded pop star Sabrina Craftsman and YouTubers Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed as callers. Wave was charged as the principal maker. Lil Durk changed attention to his new collection in the wake of making his acting donation in the Stars series Power Book 2 Apparition. Suckers kidded about his appearance on the show, yet imitator Latoya Tenodio lauded his exhibition. I allowed. He killed it, she told of Fodic. What is further, I want to believe that he continues onward with it he was tipped to work with. Veritably cool, super bite. More believe it, I truly want to believe that he pushes it along. Latoya Tenodio, who played Diane Tejada in Power Book 2 Apparition, demanded to see Lil Durk act. I trust so, she said when inquired as to whether he has a future in Hollywood. You'd need to ask him, still as I would see it, I trust so. Lil Durk uncovers inconceivable element rundown 4 adoration melodies for the Rhodes 3. Lil Durk keeps on doing right by be relatively conceivably of the most sought-after rapper on the earth. He has dropped hitmates, won Grammy subventions, and presently he is preparing for the appearance of his new collection, Love Warbles for the Rhodes 3. Durk has delivered the tracklist for the collection, still the rundown of highlights also. Also, we'll be straightforward with you. The rapper could have the most mixed and snotty rundown of collabs of any rapper in 2024. Authentically, Love Melodies for the Rhodes 3 will be an extraordinary definition of this current time in mainstream society. We should begin with the most astounding highlights. Lil Durk has constantly connected up with other prominent rappers. Yet, no bone. Might have anticipated that he'd land a Sabrina Craftsman highlight. Woodworker has been one of the route stars of 2024, in the event that not the route star. It will be witching to hear how they sound together. Different names that are astounding for see on Lil Durk's tracklist are not indeed rappers. IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat are 2 of the topmost decorations on the earth. Still, they will show up on the tune War Scars together. We truly have no idea what is in store there. Where do you pursue pop stars and decorations? Country, obviously. Lil Durk will trickle into another class pack thanks to his Morgan Wallen collab, Return Home. Barwave is also included on what will really be one of the topmost elaborate switch-ups of Durk's whole profession. Lil Child and Future are listed to be on the Warbles, Sing This Tune, and Wannabe, collectively. Still their consideration clears a path more sense given the style Durk as a rule works in. The topmost inquiry, still, rotates around the 6th god. Drake should be on the air, ceasing Walkhart, still it appears as though he was cut from the collection adaptation. Since different highlights are recorded, it's most probably the case Drake is not just being concealed for emotional impact. Rallo puts Boozy Badass on impact for connecting up with Yo Gotti. Rallo and Boozy Badass do not get along currently. The two rappers have been around for quite a long time, and both have served jail time, yet they do not agree. Particularly with respects to who they like to connect with. Boozy Badass as of late connected up with Yo Gotti, and ventured to hail the rapper via online entertainment. There was indeed film of Boozy and Gotti dapping each other up in a parking area. This did not agree with Rallo. The rapper chose to bounce on Twitter and spread the word. In the first place, setting for the Boozy Badass and Yo Gotti home base. The rappers replied without precedent for times, and Boozy indeed said thanks to Gotti for taking care of his mama when he was secured. Congrats, he composed on Instagram. Seen yo come up. Me and dis nga go way back medial 2000s and paid special attention to maters. When I was gone. The connection between these two most clearly appears to serious areas of strength for B. Rallo was not trying to hear any of it. Taking everything into account, Boozy Badass was being rude to the memory of youthful Dolph. Boozy ought to have been principally let Dolph family lament from the path, the rapper twittered. Before he did this week and IDC what no bone. Say. Rallo's reflections inferred the way that Yo Gotti's family was accepted to be associated with immature Dolph's demise. It was as of late expressed in court that Yo Gotti Stock, the late Huge Juke, was the person who requested a hit on immature Dolph. Enormous Juke likewise worked with Yo Gotti on the name Aggregate Music Gathering, or CMG. According to Rallo's standpoint, Boozy Badass is falling in line with individualities who are answerable for another rapper's end. In verity, Rallo is not risking a fellowship then. He is not close with Yo Gotti or Boozy Badass. He goes at Boozy so regularly via online entertainment, as a matter of fact, that he was anticipated for a contention of some kind. Rallo lately tossed conceal at Boozy Badass for doing shows as a growing rapper. Boozy terminated back by guaranteeing that Rallo no way had the capability to gather the accompanying that he has. Lil Durk savagely teased over Power Book 2 Apparition season finale appearance. Lil Durk is taking care of his suckers, dropping another single and music videotape while showing up in the season 4 homestretch of Force Book 2 Phantom. Lil Durk is getting notorious online in the wake of making his revisitation of Stars' Power Book 2 Apparition for the season 4 homestretch. The Chicago rapper made his acting preface during occasion 9 of the well-known show the week before. He was back as the arm-hauling ransomer in the grasping homestretch, and online entertainment guests were having a field day, participating stills of Lil Durk in real life. For what reason does the main existent that's truly came from the channels look so awkward? Scanned another. He dropped the cover workmanship for the collection and delivered a savage new single.